All right, what's good? It's your boy Slick Talker. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you follow me on Instagram, The Real Slick Talker. Make sure you follow my backup, Dope Content Lives Here. I do IG Live music interviews, so if you're interested, I do them 100% free of charge. DM me, and we'll arrange a date and a time. Primarily, do them all at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's primarily the time that I do it. So if y'all watching this on YouTube and wherever you guys are watching this on, make sure y'all share and let's get this shit popping, man. You already know how this shit go, man. For real. Let's get it. So today we're gonna be interviewing Bino Diego. He's a music artist, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop, R&B type shit. You already know the vibes and shit. So if y'all, you know, whatever y'all like to do, smoke, drink, go with some drink, you know what I'm saying? Got your pop quick. So we're gonna get this music interview in, and pretty much what these pop-ups do is figure out ways and how they make the music that they come saying shit like that. So yeah, it's a very positive, productive thing that I got going on. So make sure you share the live and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, tap in.
Oh, what up, baby?
What's going on, my boy?
Oh, man, chilling, man. Ain't too much. Ripping and running, ripping and running, trying to get right.
Facts, facts.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good.
All right, so introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are, where you coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Introduce yourself.
oh, man, I go by the name of Bino Diego, sometimes Fuego Diego. I'm out of Houston, Texas. I'm an artist, rapper, innovator, all the above. All the above. I got two new singles that just dropped today, 211, and I got a re-release because I switched distribution. So Whip just came back out for anybody that's a fan, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that been following me. But Whip just came back out, and yeah, man, let's get into it.
All right, so what's the name of the song that's re-releasing?
It's called Whip. Called Whip. The
All right,
new
so what
release
can you tell us
is
about Whip?
oh man, it's a real dope it's a real dope vibe, man. It's like a summer vibe. It's way different from anything that's out. It's it's got like a real tropical vibe to it, like tropical melodies in it, but it's a trap song. You know what I'm saying? And it's basically me talking about my experiences on the road. You know what I'm saying? So, it's very unique, man. When my bro heard it, my brother artist, Jay the Great, when he heard it, he was like, man, I would have never thought to do that with that beat. So that's dope that you know what I mean?
Right, right.
I mean, you had that to put on that beat. So, I just like to be unique, man. I like to be one-on-one with everything I do, man. Style, dressing, talking, music, whatever it is, whatever I touch, I feel like I gotta leave my imprint on it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta leave my thumbprint on it. They say ain't no fingerprints, ain't no thumbprints alike. So shit, I feel like why be like another artist? Why be like another rapper? Why be like anybody else in the world? In anything I do, you know. So
Facts. All right, so do you have any upcoming projects that you're working on that you could tell us about?
nah, bro. I got honestly, uh I had a project up and I pulled it down because it's a lot in the works right now. Uh, on the back end side, on the side people can't see, but basically what I'm on right now is singles. I'm just pushing singles out every month, just straight singles. Cause
Right.
I mean, as a new artist, nobody's as a like okay, so people are familiar with me, right? But compared to like how many people are in the United States, compared to how many people are in the world, don't nobody know me. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want no fucking project from me.
They going to.
They gonna know me for sure, cause I'm a press my issue. I'm gonna press my line. But just me being realistic and me putting that fire under my own ass, I always keep the mindset of don't nobody know me, don't nobody want no project from me right now. You know what I'm saying? That in my opinion, that's a waste of a
Right.
project. You know what I'm saying? People are more, in my opinion, people are more likely to listen to one song before they try to listen to a whole project. You know what I mean? Or you try to get them to listen to a whole
Right.
project, they'll tap in on one song. Ah, shit.
Right. Right. All right. So what about music advice? What would you say is the best music advice that you have been given as an artist?
The best. Uh, don't think about it too much. A lot of people get analysis paralysis with music, and just
Hmm.
in general, in life in general, niggas be having goals, niggas be having shit that they wanna, you know what I mean, that they wanna really pursue, and you'll get in a space where you'll get to thinking about it so much and planning on it, and never really get into it. You know what I mean? Never really press your issue. So like what helped me
Right.
is to set goals and set deadlines for certain shit. Like I give myself a deadline and put some money on it. Cause when you spend your money, shit, you don't want to lose your money. Like you don't want to just be dry ass throwing away money. So it helped me to force myself to do whatever. Or even like songs,
Right.
like I like how Kanye keep pressing this, like pushing this shit back. He losing momentum in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? The first time when he did the fucking, the shit he did in the arena, I feel like he had the
Yeah.
most momentum at that time. Like I feel like he would have probably went like, you know what I mean, at least 350 in the first week, like platinum or some shit. And then the second time he had a little
Hmm.
bit more momentum. Like the first time he had 3 million viewers on that Apple Music shit. So just think about if everybody would have streamed this shit afterward. You know what I mean? So that just that's just an example of like not thinking about it too much and getting out your own head and like, all right, let me go and put this shit out, man, and get on to the next one. You know what I mean? Because it's really about like just like flipping dope. Like shit, you could sit on dope and try to sell it for the highest price, or you can flip and re-up and flip and re-up and flip and re-up and just keep getting money. So that's how I'm looking at music. Like shit,
Fact.
just keep flipping these singles until it, you know what I mean? Till it double up, triple up, quadruple.
What is born.
Yeah.
So what about to all the upcoming and aspiring music artists? You know what I'm saying, who trying to find their way within the music and they don't know how to go about doing it. What would you say to them? What type of advice would you give out to them?
Man, none really. None really. I'm still one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it G, man. The only thing I could see is man really tapping into like your own unique sound. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and also not alienating whatever sound is out. Like you still gotta ride that bounce, whatever is out. You know what I'm saying? Like my I dropped a single last, I don't know, like a month and a half ago, some shit like that, a month ago. And if you listen to it, if you really tapped in, it's got like a sound that's really hot right now in my city, in my state, in the South in general. You know what I'm saying? It's got like a
Hmm.
bounce. It's got a almost a Meg the Stallion type of vibe. Like, and also the way I flipped my flow on there was almost like the baby at the end. You know what I'm saying? I came in like myself, but you gotta know how to tap in and hack people's minds because they already
Yeah.
conditioned by the radio. They conditioned by the
Right.
media to like a certain wave and a certain sound. So if you come in and you got a familiar cadence, you got a familiar sound, people are more susceptible to give you a, you know what I mean, give you a listen. And once you get them in, you can do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I would say my
So
advice would be,
how
my bad, bro. My advice would be
nah, go ahead.
my advice would be just be smart, man, and study. You know what I'm saying? Study the game. Stay ready. Stay consistent. That's really the game. Cause I feel like, in my opinion, a lot of rappers aren't great rappers, aren't good rappers. They're just consistent. They just keep pushing. You know what I mean? Or artists in general. You know what I mean?
How did you discover how did you discover I'm saying that you had talent within music, or was that something that, you wanted to pursue, something that you liked and, you started working on and, just started getting better as time went on?
Man, I've been rapping my whole life, really. Like when I was a little boy, I got four brothers. I got two on my dad's side, two on my mom's side. I was raised with the ones on my mom's side. And my middle brother, my second oldest brother, he um he used to he was a real big, like, Busta Rhymes, Twister, Bone Thugs and Harmony. He was a real big fan. So what he listened to, I was listening to. So I was a fan. And he would he would get Busta Rhymes songs, and we would restructure the verses with the same cadence. We would restructure
Hmm.
the verses and put our own shit to it. But he used to write for me when I was a little kid. I was like, I don't know, like 7 years old. But he would write my shit, and we'll perform it in the house, like, back and forth. And then that went into, like, me actually writing my own shit. And then that went into, like, like, even growing up in church, they tried to have a youth movement. You know what I'm saying? And I started
Hmm.
rapping and, you know what I mean, doing shit in there. And school, jail, the streets, like, it just went from there. And just being caught up so much in life, dog, I never really tapped into it until I got locked up. When I got locked up, I
Right.
really tapped in. I was like, damn, you know what I mean? I'm rapping, I'm battling niggas, I'm rapping, you know what I mean? We kicking shit back and forth because we ain't got shit else to do. I'm like, damn, I'm really nice. Like, but niggas used to tell me, but I never really gave a fuck. Like, I never really tapped into it.
Facts.
But yeah, it's just been there my whole life, bro. I've been a fan my whole life, man. I was a down south nigga, I was a fan of, like, Mace. I was a fan of Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? I was a fan of, like, niggas in the South like Big Pokey, you know what I'm saying? Like, lyricists, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? So I've been having it, but I take pride in, like, I take pride in the way I was brought up with it. You know what I mean? I was brought up with real spitters, real lyricists. Like, even the ones that niggas probably wouldn't consider lyricists that I was a fan of, like Cameron. People probably wouldn't. People who looking in from the outside probably would think like he a joke, like, you know what I mean? Because he wore the pink, this and that. But that was his gimmick to get people to listen to him. You know what I'm saying? Cameron a real spitter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, compared to
Hmm.
nowadays, like the gimmicks nowadays, Lil Pump, like, these niggas ain't no spitters. Like, it's cool though, somebody like it, but I like actually getting something out of the artist. I can't listen to niggas that you can't show me nothing, you can't shed no light on nothing, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't wow me. I used to be wild when I used to hear niggas Jadakiss. Like, I used to be wild.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I try to do. I try to make a nigga think like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell this nigga just said? You know what I mean?
Facts.
So yeah, that's the dope part to me.
Now, what about, if you ever, from doing music, like what are some other things that you got lined up for yourself that you could fall back on, or is music it?
Uh, Man, I study a lot, bro. That's right. That's like my music is my passion. My dream is just to be fucking wealthy, and in my opinion, rescue my family because nobody in my family is wealthy. Nobody in my family is rich. So I look at myself as that one. You know what I'm saying? And music is an avenue to make it happen, but it's not the only avenue. So I know a lot of things, man, and I'm still learning a lot of things about just, investing, building companies, building businesses, you know what I'm saying, like credit, just different ways you can manipulate shit and you can push shit and make something into nothing, like just real estate, car rentals, uh, fuck, man. All this shit, man. All this shit is green, man. You just gotta understand the system. Once you understand the system, once you understand the system and how to delegate, you can damn near tap into anything in this world, bro. Like shit, look at Amazon. All them niggas did was build the app and hire the people to ship it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They not actually doing it themselves like Uber. They not actually doing it themselves. Like I was telling my partner, he worked for a metal company. I was like, cause he was like, he be talking to me. He be telling me how he want to do this and that. But then he'll contradict himself. He'll be like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be here like 3 more years. This and that. I was like, bro, why the fuck would you say that? Like, just think about where you at right now. This nigga probably don't even work here. Like, this nigga don't even work at the place that, you know what I mean? Like, all he did was hire the right people. You know what I'm saying? Understand the system of how to
Hmm.
make it work. Get the contracts, get the right people in place, and boom. And you get the money by, you know what I mean? Finessing your credit, finessing your, you know what I mean? Saving your money, building up little by little, just like anything else in the world. So, yeah, just investing in a lot. I got a lot of ideas, you know? So, I know for a fact, I know for,
Now, what type of what type of genres of music would you say you create as an artist?
uh, rap, hip hop, uh, I say contemporary rap too. I think contemporary rap need to be a genre. Like I
Yeah.
would say what Nas is doing right now, King's Disease, both King's Diseases, I would call that contemporary rap. It's like the shit that you could ride to and you could think. You know what I'm saying? 444, contemporary rap. Some of the shit that Griselda do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
contemporary. You know what I mean? It's still got the street vibe. It's still got all the elements, but it's more mellow. It's not a trap bounce to it. It's not a hard ass bass line to it all the time and all this shit. You know what I mean? So I would say those three. I even got vocals, man. I can sing and harmonize a little bit. I do it from time to time when I need to, when it's right on the track, when I feel like it's appropriate. But yeah, those would be like the main genres.
All right. Now, now this covers all music genres. This covers dead and alive. Your top three greatest of all time female artists and your top three greatest of all time male artists. We're gonna go with the females first.
Females, I go female artists. I go Missy Elliott.
That
Like rap. You talking about rap, huh? Or just
all music genres.
all music genres? Damn, boy. I gotta go Missy, Celine Dion, Beyonce,
That
Lil Kim.
that's three right there.
That's four. Missy, Celine Dion, Beyonce. Oh, you say top three? Oh, my bad. I thought you said top five. My bad. But let me give you the last one.
All right. Now, what about top three male artists?
Hold on. Let me give you the last one. Mia X. Mia X from No Limit.
Okay.
Yeah. But you say top three male artists?
All right. Now, what about top three greatest of all time male artists?
Uh, Damn, man, this one hard because I fuck with this nigga, man, but I don't know. I still be on the fence about this shit sometime, man. I'm gonna go Michael Jackson though. I'm gonna go Michael Jackson first, Tupac second,
Thanks.
and Jay-Z third. Yeah.
Word, word. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I like that. Now, what about listening to? Who were you currently to?
Uh, man, I'm listening to my bro Jay the Great right now. JDAGR8. Uh, one of the hottest in the city, man. One of the hottest in the nation right now. Umfunk,
Okay.
Umfunk out of YSL. Uh,
Yeah, I fucks with Unfu.
yeah. Zona, Zona man out of Chicago. Herbo, G
Mm-hmm.
Herbo. Shit.
Thanks.
Who else I'm on right now, man? That's really what come to my mind right now. That's really who come to my mind.
Okay. Now, what about growing up as a kid? Who are some people that you listened to as a kid? That you would say inspired you musically as artists?
Man, bro, I listen to everybody, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like as a kid, my number one influence was Jay-Z. I would say Mace too.
Okay.
Mace, even down south, Zero. I don't know if you heard of Zero. King Mo City Dunn. Uh Big
Yeah,
Pokey.
I heard of him.
Big Pokey. Uh Shit, like growing up, shit. Bone Thugs and Harmony, Missy Elliott, Jadakiss, for real. Not just the trend,
Thanks.
not the trend that's going on right now, like for real
Yeah, yeah,
Jada,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Styles and you know what I'm
Right, right.
saying? Dipset, Wayne, uh man, T.I., God damn. Ah man, I can't think of these niggas' name, but they out of Memphis though. Ball and MJG. A Ball and MJG. Uh, man, boy, I had so many influences, man. Kurt Franklin. Boys don't never want to give Kurt Franklin his
Yeah.
card, man. Kurt Franklin was a musical nigga and he still is, man. Kurt Franklin
Mm-hmm.
is one of the greats, bro.
Thanks.
He made it because we had to be in church. You know what I'm saying? We was still fucking up. We was still bad as hell, but we had to be there. But Kurt Franklin made it. He made it like more. You know what I mean? He made it easier at times to be there when you didn't want to be there. Like just being
Right.
able to hear some shit
Mm-hmm.
that's, you know what I mean, that got a different vibe to it. That ain't got a fucking choir singing and behind the organ and shit like that. Like he brought a whole nother vibe, bro. So
Right.
I'm always give him his card.
Shit jumping. Yeah, it made it live.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, what about one artist that you feel like is being highly slept on? Like, if you could pick one artist that you say in your feelings that is being the most slept on right now, who you gonna pick?
Most slept on. I got two. I'm a rock with the home
Okay.
team. Number one, this true though. Jay the Great. This true. Highly slept on right now. Highly slept on. This boy done dropped over 100 songs, and they heat. If not 100%, I'm gonna go at least 90% is heat. And it's an artist out of Houston called Ken the Man. You ever heard of Ken the Man?
Nah.
Yeah, Ken the Man. Ken the Man. She slept on. Ken the Man hard. Ken the Man is hard, dog. I fuck with Ken the Man, and it's a chick. She call herself Ken the Man. Ken the Man is tough, bro. Like
You gotta
niggas
have to put me on, man. You gotta put me
say
on.
niggas is on Meg the Stallion right now just cause she be throwing her ass like bitches and all that shit like that.
Right, right.
Ken the Man, like talking about records. Meg cool, Meg can rap, you know what I mean? That's cool for commercial wise, but I'm talking about like records, putting together records, style, flow. She got sex appeal, all that shit. Heat, bro. Talking about heat, man. Like
All
a
right.
nigga could fuck with.
So let's say you get a phone call out of the blue, and they're like, "Boop," they're like, "Yo, Dino, listen. we fuck with your shit, we fuck with your sound.
Yeah.
We giving you the lifetime opportunity. We gonna pay for everything.
Yeah.
Studio time. They paying for everything. You know what I'm saying? And they say, listen, you pick 3 artists you want to collab with, whoever you want to pick. You pick 3 artists who you want to collab with on your next project, and they gonna set it up. They gonna make everything popping. You know what I'm saying? And who are 3 artists that you would pick, and why would you pick those 3?
Damn, boy. That's a good ass question. Uh, damn, that's a hell of a question. I would probably go like I go first. First I go, cause I'm gonna exclude everybody I personally know. Uh, I'm gonna definitely get one with like Drake, cause you just got to. You know what I'm saying? He's a hell of an artist.
Yeah.
You just got to, bro. You gotta take advantage. I
Uh-huh.
know that shit gonna stream crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
he's a hell of an artist.
Word is
You know what I'm
born.
saying? I tap in with him. I tap in with the chick I said, Ken the Man. And I'm gonna throw a twist in there. I probably go Lil Tecca. I probably go Lil Tecca.
Okay.
Cause Lil Tecca not trash. Lil Tecca got a little vibe to him. He got a little bounce to him. And I know that shit gonna do crazy numbers. I'm trying to get the bag. I'm trying. I'm trying to fuck
Right.
up a bag.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
It's all about
saying?
the bag,
Yeah,
man. It's
for
all about the
real.
money.
So them niggas gonna get the music regardless if they listening to me. If you know what I mean, if all the shit work right, if the shit stream right, it's gonna bring it right back. You know what I'm saying? So they'll get
Mm-hmm.
the regular music, the real music, whatever I'm into. But I'm gonna push out them numbers.
Facts. Facts. I feel you. All right. So let's just say if you had the opportunity to open up a live show for
Oh
an
shit!
artist, who's one artist that you would
Hold up,
pick?
bro. I can't even hear you. All right, say something. See if
You
I
hear
can
me
hear you.
now? You
Hold on. This shit tripping. All right, go.
you hear me?
Hold on, man.
All right. I'm gonna
Hold
remove
up,
you. I'm
man.
gonna bring you back in.
I'm finna get right, bro. Watch this. I'm gonna put the Beats by Dre's in.
You
Yeah,
hear
I
me?
got you now.
All right. So I said if you had the opportunity to open up a live show for one music artist, who's one artist that you would pick to open up a live show for?
Right now, Lil Baby them. Lil Baby, Lil Dirt, somebody like that.
Facts.
Yeah. They the
that
hottest.
should be lit and
Yeah.
jumping. What is born? Now, what about opening up for you? Who would you pick?
Opening up for me? Shit. I don't even know. That'd be some weird shit. Like for me to pick an artist that's up right now to open for me. Shit, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
To open for me. Man, hold on. I don't know. I'd probably say somebody like Kodak. Somebody like that, man. Kodak or somebody. Uh, somebody
All
with
right.
a real hype show. Like the Baby or somebody like that, like a real hype show. But honestly,
True.
I
True.
fuck around and try to open for them niggas. I'll be like, man, go ahead. Like, let me go. Let me not even do this. For real.
Yeah. All right. So, if you could describe you as an artist and the music that you create in 3 words, how would you describe it?
In 3 words: creative, vibrant, uh, energetic. I go energetic, creative, and vibrant. You saying why?
No, no, no.
Oh,
If you could describe yourself as an artist and your music in 3 words, what would you say?
yeah. different, different, creative, and vibrant because I pick certain beats like because it make me feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel my energy. Like I want to be able to express myself. It's music is therapeutic. Like I probably ain't say this
Fact.
part, but like just growing up and you know what I mean, going through a lot of shit, not being able to really tell my business or talk to people because I was scared the shit would get back to my mom or some shit like that and I'd get my ass whooped. But we was going through a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate you, Track. Like a motherfucker. But just going through a lot of shit, music was always therapy. You know what I mean? So whatever I couldn't display, whatever I couldn't act out on physically or in you know what I mean, in my reality, I could always go to music and you know what I mean, talk to music. Like me and music had that type of bond. So even now to this day, like I'm a more cool, calm, collect dude. Like I didn't calm down a whole lot. I used to be a wildfire, like a little firecracker type dude. Like just give you an example. I went and got my hair braided by this chick, and she was the cousin of a chick I used to really fuck with, but I just can't fuck with her now because she not that. She mad because she can't fuck with me, right? But her cousin called her, FaceTimed her while I was in the chair. And she telling her cousin, like, I don't fuck with that nigga, this, and that. Boom, boom, right? And she tells her cousin that she wrote my name on a sheet of paper and burned it. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, you need to burn them titties. You need to burn them rubber nipples, bitch. You need to burn them dragging ass motherfucking boobies. Them busted boobies, bitch. Them, you know what I'm saying? Let me burn them titties.
All
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you worry about me. You need to worry about them titties. Them titties is hanging low. Go get some life support for them up. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking this shit, but I ain't said it. But back in the game, I would have gave it to her, you know what I mean? Raw and uncut. So I'm just saying, like, music gives me that outlet to still be myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I still know what I would have said. Just like in certain situations, I might not respond like I used to, but I still know how I would have responded. You know what I'm saying? Physically on certain shit like that. So I can still do it. You know what I'm saying? If need be. But I'm much more reserved. I think a lot more. I got much more to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that answers the question.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Dragon booby bitch.
All right, if y'all in here, you know what I'm saying, show some love and share it live, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Share it
for
live
real.
to a couple people, you know.
Nah, for real, man.
All
This
right,
is
so
dope.
social media. Yeah, social media. What type of impact do you feel like social media has when it comes to the music industry?
Shit. It's got the effect. It's a way around it. It's a way around it, but you still need social media. Social media is
Right.
social media is the new radio. It is the new television. You know what I'm saying? Like playlists on like Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit like that. That's the radio. Motherfuckers listen to the radio still, but niggas listen to those playlists. Niggas trust those playlists more than they trust the radio now. Like they'll throw on, like people will throw on Apple Beats one, you know what I mean? Number one hits right now. Like they'll just throw that shit on and trust the fact that they gonna get them the vibe they want. You know what I'm saying? So that is the new radio. Shit. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, that's the new TV. Ain't nobody watching TV. Like ain't no real shows that niggas is like we grew up on like I grew up like my era is like the 90s. So I grew up on like Martin, Jamie Foxx show, Moesha, shit like that. Like we had real shows like that we used to want to get home and I mean watching shit like that. Ain't no shows like that. I mean, ain't no shit out like that. Like
Right,
it's
right.
social media,
Everybody
it's
caught up on
TikTok.
social media,
Yeah, it's
YouTube,
your
Netflix.
timeline. Yeah, YouTube, all that shit. It's your timeline. So it is the effect. You know what I'm saying? It is the
Right.
influence. So if you're not positioning yourself properly on social media to really promote yourself as an artist and promote your music, you dead. You might as well just give it up because it's really not gonna work.
Yeah, like niggas and females, they ain't trying to go on video music box and shit and trying to see what's going on. You feel
Exactly.
me? That shit, the people don't do that shit no more.
Yeah, that shit dead. A lot of shit dead, man.
So what about, like performances? You know what I'm saying? Have you done any shows or anything like
Yeah, I
that?
just did a show probably 2 weeks ago. I just did a show and I got
All right. So how many shows would you say you've done altogether?
all together. Oh man, somewhere between like around 15, 20.
So it's been a
Yeah,
lot.
it's been a lot. Yeah, through the years, it's been a
All
lot.
right. So what would you say out of all your performances is like your most memorable one of performing? And what about that performance made it memorable?
I'm gonna go off this last one. I'm gonna go off this last one that I just did,
Okay.
because what I did, right, it was an open concept. They didn't announce the artist. So you would just kind of get up on the mic and you gotta kind of introduce yourself. And it wasn't a lot of
Right.
artists. It was like 3 or 4 artists that performed. And so the pressure is on you as an artist to command the attention of the audience. You know what I'm saying? To get them interested. Like they not walking you in. You know what I mean? They not introducing you, none of that. So what I did was I started it off with an acapella freestyle. People come in from everywhere, come into the, you know what I mean, the performance area from everywhere. I watch people walking into the club, come straight to the, you know what I mean, come straight to where I was performing and pull out their phone. It was a lot. It was
Right.
one of the dopest feelings I ever felt. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I could do, I know what I
Okay.
got, but for it to be, you know what I mean, recognized and appreciated just by the attention, it was dope.
Right. Right. All right. So how does that make you feel as an artist? What type of feelings do you feel, and what does that do for you when you getting support and you performing and people pulling out their phones, recording and reposting it on Instagram, tagging you and following you, showing support. You know what I'm saying? Like, how does that make you feel when you got knowing that you have fans and people that fuck with your shit?
It's dope, man. I appreciate it, but I don't put too much. I don't put too much of like I try not to lean on it too much, because if I allow it to build me up, it can also tear me down when I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that keep me going is my actual life, like me living my own life day to day by myself, what I do. You know what I'm saying?
What
Like
is
my
wrong?
my routine, like what I put into myself, how I build my own mindset. That's the shit that really do it for me. You know what I'm saying? That is fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite part, actually performing. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite part of this whole shit. Like I hate, if I'm being real, I hate having to be on social media sometimes, because I get on and I see a bunch of like weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I see people doing weird shit for attention. You know what I'm saying? I see people like in conversations and then
Yeah.
and then in chats and in the comments doing some really weird shit, and I be like, dog, this shit is lame as fuck. You in here talking about the baby. The
Right.
baby
Right.
don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? And mind your business. Why is this even a topic? You know what I'm saying? Like it just be a lot of weird shit that be going on. So it make me like apprehensive, and it make me have to pull back, because when you think about it, bro, when you scroll in your timeline, it's nothing but opinions. It's jokes and shit like that. It's people that's getting fly, this is and that, boom, boom. But the majority of the timeline is gossip and opinions. You know what I'm saying? That shit is unhealthy as fuck, bro. To be absorbing and digesting hundreds of opinions daily. You know what I mean? So really, I that should be making me shy away from it. But I love when somebody can appreciate what I do, man. I love when I can touch somebody and get somebody something out of my music. You know what I'm saying? And they can get something from it and really vibe with me and see where I was going with it. I love that shit, man. It's one of the dopest feelings in the world, bro. And it make me want to go harder. It make me want to keep going and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Just for that alone.
Facts. So how would you say like you get the audience going? Like what are you doing to amp up the crowd and get them going?
Uh, it's about maintaining control of yourself. It's understanding the moment you in. It's understanding what the crowd needs. Like every crowd, you can't really, like, people think it's cookie cutter type shit. Like, you gotta understand your momentum. You gotta understand how to build momentum and how to maintain the momentum. Like, it's not cookie cutter. Like, people will come in.
All right, so let me ask you this then. How do you maintain? How do you maintain
How you
that?
maintain the momentum? You gotta feel the crowd. So like what I did on my last show, like I came in with a acapella freestyle. I cut the music. You gotta listen to me. It's no music. You in the
Yeah, that's
club.
gonna get their attention. They're gonna be like, what happened
Yeah,
to the
you in the
music?
club. You gotta
Yeah.
hear what's going on. And then I'm actually saying something. You know what I'm saying? I spit a freestyle about the pandemic. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came in on some shit like all this pandemic showed me is every
You think
man's
you
a
can spit a
target.
freestyle right now?
Yeah, all this pandemic showed me is every man's a target. The higher ups will step on you and never beg your pardon. A king's ransom is costly. We get beheaded often. Or get you clipped for a bargain like Isaiah in Boston. But I pull the strings like a guitar. It's by the grace of the big God I made it this far. I had to face the coldest winters
Ooh.
without a mentor. And I survived with just a thin scarf. It
Oh.
made my dick hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you hearing that? You hearing
Hey.
that out of nowhere? You got to tap in like, man, what the fuck?
Yes.
Who's that? You know what I'm saying? So then,
Right.
from there, I went into my single that just released. I went into 211, and it's a real trap vibe. Like, it's a real bounce to it. You know what I'm saying? I kept the energy going. Then I cut it again and introduced myself like, boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? This is who I am. This is what I stand for. Boom, let's get into this next record. Then I went with the ass shaking shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you gotta understand.
Right.
You gotta understand. Like, I'm a student. You know what I'm saying? I watch everybody. I watch niggas perform. I watch crowd interaction. I understand human behavior. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what will get to me. You know what I mean? I understand what would do it for me. So I just take that. I try to put all that into it and give it my all, man. Give it my best swing. And if that ain't good enough, then shit, I go back to the drawing board. But I'ma always strategize. You know what I mean? The strategy is what separates you. Niggas get up there and they just get up there, fucking my bitch on my thing. Then they holding the mic right up to their mouth. Niggas can't even hear them. They sound like, you know what I mean? It's just understanding, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
your presence, understanding control. That's why they were praising Jada so much. And I thought that was real dope, you know what I mean, that a nigga get praised for actually being a
Yeah. All right, so let me
professional,
ask you
you know what I
this.
mean?
Do you think you can spit a freestyle right now?
Of course. Of course.
All right, let's hit it.
All right. So, see, I've been building me properly from a mental state. I need a villa on property and some real estate. More than no vibe on the side of me and these dealer plates. It's a dinner date, then side of me just to ventilate. Any given day, my pen will spray like Hemingway. You get in the way, I power forward like Timothy. Power forward like Timothy.
That was
Oh
good.
man,
That was
I
good.
went
I
blank. All right,
fucks
hold
with
on,
it.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me run it back. Let me run it back.
I'm gonna give you a topic.
Hold on, let me run it back, man, because I can't leave that like that. All right, so through my intelligent reads, I'm quarterbacking these keys and stepped on lyrics with elephant feet. Through the fog, I stayed calm like an elegant king. Pin on the trigger, one pull could sever a spleen. They say if it's B stamped, it's a federal sting. Just audible pre-snap, better rescue the team. This walk to the ring rap. like a restless theme, and I can give a fuck less if it's stream. See, I got celibate dreams, and nightmares ain't as real as they seem. The higher mortality charts, the more I'm serene. And living by faith is hard, but still I'm redeemed. I stare at the face of God, my mirror is clean. Look, I rap harder than tatted dykes with strap pipes or black rights, and how we hustle to have lights, the complete opposite of a pillow top. I got sentences that I never jot as heavy as cinder blocks. I just had to get that right, man. I can't leave it like that.
All right, so let me give you a topic.
Yeah.
This is something I would like to hear you spit on. Pandemic, also, you know, Black Lives Matter and cops killing, you know, black men and even shooting, you know, just all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. No, spit a freestyle about that.
Freestyle off the top?
Yeah, let's get it.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna put myself in that position. Nah, them was like actual bars. You know what I'm saying? There was some actual bars, some shit I just be writing when I'm, you know what I mean? When I got free time. Now I don't really freestyle a lot. I freestyle.
So did you ever write anything about, you know, like Black Lives or anything like that?
Yeah, I got some shit where I say, this is the diary of the same black nigga. Skin deep, I'm a stereotype, but I ain't that nigga. If God the Father, I'm the son. But see, they hate that nigga. Might take us as a painful soundtrack just to paint that picture. Look, my soul cry out. My life is a relic. I gotta matter because the matter of all life is embedded. But getting shot with hands high ain't a white epidemic. If we perish for lack of knowledge, what's the right academics? You know what I'm saying? I just keep going from there, but just to give you a little example, like, yeah.
Thanks, my boy.
Yeah, I touch on everything.
I'm fucking with it, man. For
Appreciate
real.
it, bro.
All right, so let's get back into this. I got a couple more questions. You know what I'm saying? About like 4 or 5 more questions left. So if you had a message to give to the world, like the entire world, you know what I'm saying? If you had like one last message to say to everyone, you know, what would that message be?
Don't think about it too much, man. Don't think about it too much. Do what you know is right. You only get what you give. Like everything in the world, you get what you give. You know what I'm saying? I like to say that at my shows. You gonna get what you give. Like everything else in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So if you're not giving no energy in it, you're not gonna get shit out of it. You're gonna say I suck. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not allowing yourself to be free and enjoy yourself. You want to be on some tough shit or whatever the fuck you want. You know what I'm saying? But you get what you give in life. Whatever I do to you, it's gonna come back around to me. Just like we fucking born and we eat cows and plants and shit like that. We die, we go back into the earth. The cows eat the grass that we are buried under. You know what I'm saying? We become the grass that the cows eat and all that shit. We become plants and shit like all this shit is just a cycle. You know what I'm saying? You get what you give. So that's my thing. Like whatever you don't want out of life, don't put that energy out.
All right. So now someone that's really close to you, now this could be one person, this could be a couple people, could be no one. But a couple people that's really close to you that has been by your side and back since day one. You know what I'm saying? Who would you say those people are? You know what I'm saying? That who, you know, they always push you to be great, they support you in your life, your music, everything that you do. Who are those people in your life?
I would say my mom for number one. In my darkest of days, my mom never gave up. I go my family, Jay the Great, man. My people, my Till We Are Rich squad. They keep me pushing. Like my boy Track was in here. I don't know if he's still in here. Track be on me about like, bro, you know what I mean? You got something, you need to boom boom. Like these are the main people, like my squad, Till We Are Rich, you know what I'm saying? And my mom. Other than that, ain't nobody just been that consistent like that. You know what I mean? Nobody, dog. But you know, it's cool. It's cool because I'm him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have to shout myself out. I'm him. I've been the nigga. You know what I'm saying? To say, nah, fuck that. We greater than this. We meant to be rich for real. Nah, we meant to be wealthy. Nah, we the one. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we gonna do this. We gonna change this shit around. You know You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this shit better for our nieces and nephews, my kids, my son and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? We the one. Nah, that nigga ain't that nice, bro. You really nice. If you put your shit together right, you can do this and that.
Mhm.
Like, you really nice though. I talk to myself like that. So I have to say them three more than anything. Jay the Great, my mom, and me.
Okay. So my last question is, 100 years from now, how do you want to be remembered?
100 years from now. 100 years from now, man. I just want to be the nigga that made you think, like the nigga that made you say, God damn, I never thought about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, like, damn, that boy said something. Like, if I'm remembered by the world. But other than that, I'd rather just be remembered by my family. I'd rather be the Rockefeller of my family, the John D. Rockefeller of my family, the Martin Luther King of my family. You know what I'm saying? The Obama of my family, the Trump of my family. Niggas is gonna remember them niggas for what they did. Like, you know what I mean? How they set they mark, how they put their family in position. I'm all about my family first, dog. Like, before I'm
Right.
like, ego would want me to be, niggas need to know me in the world, such as and that, boom, boom. But what good is that if I wasn't who I'm supposed to be for my own bloodline first? Like, my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of them. I want all of them to, you know what I mean? To remember me and say, damn, man, that nigga put us on. Like, he put us on for real.
Right.
Like, we ain't gotta, you know what I mean? We ain't gotta do this and that. We ain't gotta squabble for dollars. He put us on. And that's how I want to be remembered.
Mhm. Listen, man, I appreciate you coming out doing this interview. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So big shout out to you. Keep doing what you're doing, my family.
Appreciate you.
And everybody that came through on the live, that shared it, commented,
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Keep tapping in. Make sure y'all go follow. What's your artist name again?
Bino Diego. BINO_Diego.
Yeah,
BINO_Diego.
make sure y'all go
Hey,
follow.
one thing before you go.
Tap in.
Follow me on Spotify, man. Follow me on Spotify. My goal for the end of the year is 1,000 monthly listeners. 1,000 monthly listeners. So, man, if y'all can, just please tap in, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta fuck with it if you don't fuck with it, but give it a shot. If it's something you like, fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 new singles out right now. 2 new singles out, man. I got a bunch of shit coming. I'm dropping every month, 2 singles a month. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be consistent with this music for you. You know what I'm saying? So if you a music fan, if you a music lover, I'm the guy. If you like, you know what I'm saying, lyrics, if you like dope vibes, I'm the guy for you, man. Go follow up, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate you too, my boy.
So, do you have any links in bio?
Yeah. Shit, just click it. just click
All
it,
right.
man. Yes, sir. Yeah, man.
All right, man. Keep doing what you're doing, my boy. Only way to go is
For
up,
sure.
man. Proud of you. Keep doing
For
what you're
sure.
doing.
You too, bro. Appreciate you, man.
For sure. All
All
right.
right.